England winning 4-2 in the '66 finals in front of their home crowd. Italy and Germany combining for 5 goals in extra time alone during a 1970 semi-final. Even Landon Donovan's cleanup game winner against Algeria. With the World Cup, anything can happen. The games are great, the heartbreak is real, and idiots like you and me can get drunk on patriotism. But in 1982, one match was such a sham that it barely resembled the sport, caused cries of collusion, and led to a FIFA investigation. This is the worst World Cup match. June 25th, the year of our Lord 1982. Gijon, Spain. Players leave the pitch before fans can climb down onto the field. Coaches from the winning team start drafting apology letters, and broadcasters implore viewers to straight up change the channel. Oh shit, sorry, we'll get to all that. Two-time World Cup champion West Germany enters the match against Austria playing for their lives. With one game remaining in the group stage, the Germans have gone from favorites to win it all to possibly not even making it to the knockout round. While they still control their own destiny, they also put themselves in this trouble in the first place, mainly by being pompous dicks. It all started before their opening game of the tournament. West German players let their Algerian opponents know that it was going to be a massacre. The Germans were so confident in their squad that they rolled into the World Cup with 3 open roster spots, and their manager said if they couldn't beat Algeria, he'd take the first train back to Germany. One player boasted his plan to dedicate their 7th goal to his wife and their 8th goal to his dog, while another German said they might as well play the match while puffing cigars the whole time. Now, this is solid trash talk, and there's nothing wrong with trash talk, but Germany was one of the favorites to win the tournament and talking shit to a team in their first ever World Cup. I mean, no African country had even won a game until Tunisia in 1978. Pretty cool move, Germany. So, in their inaugural World Cup action, facing a heavyweight but playing with house money, Algeria came away with a 2-1 victory over the chatty Germans. An upset considered the biggest since North Korea beat Italy in 1966. Pause a moment to let the viewer finish laughing at Italian soccer, and 3, 2. It was Algeria's greatest achievement in the sport. A proper David versus Goliath moment that left West Germany stunned. Germany composed themselves in time to dismantle Chile in their second group match, while the Algerian celebration was cut short by an Austria team that quickly took control of the group. Then, after Algeria took their turn against the overmatched Chilean squad, the fate of the group had to wait 24 hours for West Germany to play Austria. Algeria had to be feeling good though. They had set themselves up where they would advance with nearly any result. An Austrian victory, a tie, even if Germany wins by 3 or more goals, Algeria is moving on. All that would send them home is a German victory by 1 or 2. And if that wasn't enough to encourage both teams to leave everything on the pitch, it was also a rematch of 1978's Miracle of Cordoba, when Austria beat West Germany 3-2 and knocked the defending champs out of the tournament. The Austrians notched a last-minute goal to win for the first time in 47 years against the Germans, so you'd figure they'd want to continue the streak and lock up the group. The world looked on, waiting to see if Algeria could sneak into the next round, hoping this rematch would create another classic, and the game quickly delivered, as Germany put one in the back of the net in the 11th minute. Germany followed that up with another shot, this time turned aside by the Austrian keeper, and then we witnessed a clinic in passing. Like, lots and lots of passing. Both teams just sat back and made sure not to turn the ball over, which was easy enough because there also was hardly any defense being played. It was basically The Simpsons before The Simpsons.
Halfback passes to the center, back to the wing, back to the center.
It went like this until the first half whistle blew and the teams left the pitch for orange slices and Capri Sun. In full view of a crowd that paid to be there, opponents walked off arm in arm, and from here, the hunt was on. Algerian fans waved money at the field, implying some sort of collusion, and if they didn't like a first half that actually featured scoring, then the second half would be rough. The teams combined for 3 shots, none of which were on goal, like not even close. Passing continued to be the name of the game, with each side completing an otherworldly 90+% of their passes and hovering just below 100% when those passes were in their own half.
Boring! you schnorrers? Do something!
Those in attendance, including German and Austrian fans, turned on the spectacle, chanting "Get out" and "Algeria." Then, my personal favorite, "Let them kiss." Nothing could change the outcome, though. 1-0 was going to stand, even despite Austrian forward Walter Schachner being the only player to seem to give a fuck. A German broadcaster remarked, "What's happening here is disgraceful and has nothing to do with football," while his Austrian counterpart encouraged viewers to turn off the TV, then straight up stopped talking and didn't say a word for the last part of the game. After the final whistle, Algerian fans attempted to jump over the fence, which unfortunately there's no footage of, but this is close enough. Algeria immediately filed a complaint, arguing that the teams colluded. And while FIFA did look into it, after a 3.5-hour meeting, they found no wrongdoing. It may have helped that the vice president of FIFA at the time was also the president of the German Football Association, but hey, who's to say? I mean, sure, German coaches wrote to Algerian officials apologizing for the match, but that's not shady. With the result, Algeria was out and West Germany actually jumped Austria to win the group. For their part in the bullshit, Austria was rewarded by getting bounced in the following round. West Germany made it to the finals, where karma finally kicked in and they lost to Italy. For Algeria, this would be their most successful World Cup appearance until 2014, when they made the round of 16, only to lose to Germany. Again. Right after the 1982 tournament, FIFA decided to change up the format to avoid future situations like this one. All of the final group games would be played simultaneously, but still, definitely no collusion here. This is just like to continue to not have collusion, even though there wasn't any. Okay, cool. So while some believe West Germany and Austria are still out there delicately passing the ball and killing clock, remember that you don't have to settle for that. We all deserve better regardless of how dumb this world can be. So keep your head up, surround yourself with positivity, and live your life by these 3 words. Let them kiss. Do you want more World Cup videos? Well, go check out that one. It's really good, I promise. I'm not even in it. So, subscribe to SB Nation, comment down below, and we'll see you soon.